6 News Storm Team.
It's just after 5:16 here on your Monday morning. Pitch black. These days are getting much shorter. However, when we do see that sun and we see the sun set later in the day, it's drop dead gorgeous when the Mother Nature provides for it. We've got the fall-like clothing on today, which means we are in the fall-like spirit.
Exactly.
What is today? How are we starting off the week?
Well, it is quite wet this morning, Chance and Amber, so you got to make sure that you have that jacket on and have that KX Storm Team app on hand as well. Now, looking right now here in the Magic City, we are seeing that rainfall ongoing at this time. As you can kind of tell on the streets and the current KX Cam lens, we are seeing that rainfall accumulate. And guess what? The current temperature is around 48 degrees and the winds are relatively calm at this time. Now, we already had some pretty significant rainfall in portions of our viewing area already, even there in Carson, near a ½ an inch of rainfall, and there in New Salem just over a ½ of an inch. Meanwhile, St. Anthony is pushing that ½ of an inch amount. So we have seen some really good rainfall, and this is just the beginning in portions of the area. Now, looking ahead, folks, we're going to continue to see those rain chances throughout the day today, and the temperatures will be around where we should be this time of year, and the October-like weather will continue as we progress along the way. Now, looking at our current storm team radar, we're continuing to watch this area of rain along and just west and east of Highway 83. So it is quite a wet scene this morning. Let's dive in a little deeper, shall we? Where places like New Salem, into Flasher, into Glen Ullin, we are continuing to see that rainfall, even there in Washburn and Turtle Lake. But here in the capital city, we're also continuing to see the moderate rainfall this morning. And further north here in around Drake, Velva, into Grainville, and Upham, we're continuing to see some of that light to moderate rainfall. And this is just going to continue to move its way towards the north and east over time, and it could pick up in intensity here over the next few hours, so we'll be watching that very closely. Now, our current temperatures right now are mainly in the 40s at this time, and a few 50s in our south and eastern counties, but look at there in Plainwood and Wolf Point, both at 32 and 23 degrees respectively, so it's a little chillier there. But looking at our precision cast, we're going to continue to see those chances of rain just continue along our Highway 83 corridor throughout the day today, and it could even redevelop in our southwestern counties throughout our afternoon. So we're going to be watching that very closely. And once we get into around 5, 6 o'clock, that is where that rainfall will start to kind of come to an end just a little bit, but we will continue to watch this very closely here. And the amount of rainfall we are expecting will be mainly between ½ an inch to an inch to upwards to around 2 inches potentially in our extreme eastern counties. So it's going to be quite a wet day, folks. So make sure that you submit those rain totals to us as well. And looking at our highs for today, is going to be mainly in the upper 40s to low 50s. Now, looking ahead, we're going to continue to see those fall-like temperatures here in Williston, with temperatures mainly in the 40s and 50s over the next several days, with those mainly sunny to partly cloudy conditions. And that same thing goes here in the Dickinson area too. Now, looking here in Minot, we're going to be seeing 40s today, 40s tomorrow, and we will continue to see those 40s for our Wednesday, climbing back up into the 50s as we head into our Thursday. But look how cold Halloween is going to be, in the low 40s, and we will see those quiet conditions during that period of time. And that same thing goes here in the capital city too. And don't forget to turn those clocks back Saturday night into Sunday. So it looks like conditions today is going to be wet.
I like this time of the year. You get an extra hour of sleep. Some people, I know it's a debate. I'm going to ask you, are you a fan of it?
I do like it, but I like when it's lighter out and it's going to get dark.
Yeah.
So.
Are you a fan of it?
Yeah, I like the extra hour of sleep, and I like, longer nights, if you will.
You betcha. All right, still to come on Good Day Dakota, some people were